Donald Trump has finally turned the White House into Idiocracy. I mean, if you haven't seen the photos, the White House South Lawn, there's a giant metal cage going up. There's a towering lighting rig they call the Claw. Off to one side, you've got the East Wing that's just a pile of rubble. You've paved over where the Rose Garden used to be. And the whole thing, the cage, the debris, the overgrown ambition looks exactly like the front yard of a guy named Dale, who's got 4 trucks up on cinder blocks and very strong opinions about the federal government, while also still supporting Trump somehow. I mean, right now, the White House looks just like the one in Mike Judge's movie, Idiocracy. And that's not a reach, because that exact comparison is the thing the entire internet is landing on at the same moment. Because when tens of thousands of strangers independently think of the same dystopian comedy, Idiocracy has finally become a documentary. And look, we know that Donald Trump's hosting this UFC cage fight on the White House lawn, and I covered how it's likely going to be swarmed by gnats. And yet still, they are erecting a 5,000-seat arena built right out of the front door. 80,000 more people will be watching on screens at the Ellipse and the weigh-ins. This is a real thing they're doing. They're weighing in fighters at the Lincoln Memorial. Exactly what Abe would have wanted. And look, Luke Thomas, who's the best out there when it comes to covering this sport, MMA, and politics, has been yelling about this forever. There is no daylight between this president and the UFC. I mean, hell, the official name of this event, UFC Freedom 250, Luke Thomas rightfully calls moronic. And hell, Dana White, the UFC's own boss, admits that the company will lose around $30 million to host it. $30 million just to host a birthday party for Donald Trump. But there is something a little fishy about this. Something fishy about how they're going to have to fill the seats at this event. According to reports, the Pentagon this week has to recruit actual service members to come sit on the lawn and be in the crowd. They're recruiting junior enlisted troops, the lowest paid people in the entire military. And then we get to the worst part about it. After getting recruited to go to this event, these soldiers have to pay their own way to get there. According to the Pentagon, the travel is, quote, member procured. I mean, you're an E3 living paycheck to paycheck, and your commander-in-chief wants you to buy a plane ticket so you can be a seat filler at his birthday party. Oh, and just to get in the event, you have to pass a body check first. Yes, memos are requiring attendees to meet the military waist-to-height ratio. One defense official summed this up bluntly: no fat soldiers. So yes, the fat, very fat, orange alleged dementia patient who's hosting this fight, who couldn't pass a Marine Corps fitness test if you spotted him the first 49 out of 50 push-ups or whatever, is having the military screen its own soldiers for body fat so that the audience looks good on camera at his party. And by the way, those troops, they're not getting the good seats. Even after paying for their own airfare and putting their lives on the line for our country, the good seats, they're going to go to the ballroom donors, the lobbyists, the super PAC contributors, and the Capitol Hill allies, rumored to be $1.5 million a seat. It is a pay-to-sit ringside fundraiser at the White House, dressed up as this grand patriotic celebration. And it's still staged essentially on top of the rubble of a building that's supposed to be the people's house. Donald Trump tore down a piece of our history to build his banquet hall, and now they're erecting a cage in the yard so that one man can watch other men punch each other in the face on his birthday. God bless America. Hit that notification icon so that you will be the first to know if President Trump starts promoting Brondo. It's got what plants crave.